Smith machine, Bulgarian split squat. We're going to maneuver a bench to be parallel to the bar of the Smith machine. You may not know exactly where the bench needs to be, so before we add plates to the bar, we're going to just play around with the positioning of the bench. So here you'll see me practice one rep, and I realize that my back leg doesn't have nearly enough room to do what it needs to do, so I push the bench back just a little bit. I then recheck just to make sure that this new positioning is exactly where I want the bench. If you are new to this movement, you can absolutely do all of your reps with no weight on the bar until you feel really confident with the right form and muscle engagement. To start your working sets, you want to make sure that your hands are on even spots on either side of the bar. Step under the bar and plant it on your muscles, your traps, not on your bones. Making sure that you first have neutral spine, we are going to use our legs to stand up and unhook the bar from the machine. Place your non-working foot back on the bench behind you, making sure that each foot is aligned with each hip respectively. Your feet should not be making a tightrope orientation here. They should be as if you're walking on train tracks. Keeping a majority of the weight in our front leg, we're going to send our hips down and back. Think of the front working leg, especially in the glute region, stretching and building in tension on the way down. The back leg really should not be taking on much of the load here. It's just to ensure that you're not going to fall over. Notice how the back knee is actually just bending down toward the floor as my hips move back toward the bench. Imagine this essentially as a single leg squat. We are working on the front leg, and you can't quite see it here, but the front shin should remain fairly vertical. Your knee can travel forward a little bit, but we don't really need knee crossing way over the toes. This specific style and setup of a Bulgarian split squat is going to get really good engagement to the glutes. We want to maintain a neutral spine here all the way throughout the movement. Think about driving up from the hips in a diagonal forward direction. Before you enter each rep, you want to have a tight oxygen abdominal brace to protect your spine, and then you can exhale as you push back up.